What happens when art stops speaking at us and starts speaking with us, not through metaphor or message alone, but through the texture of our skin, the dilation of our pupils, the invisible trail of brainwaves flickering behind the eyes? We are moving into a state where sensory input is no longer background noise, but part of the creative medium itself. The body is no longer just the recipient of art, it becomes a collaborator. Imagine a visual environment that grows warmer in hue as your body temperature drops, a soundscape that splinters or softens depending on your level of focus, an installation that gently hums and vibrates in sync with the faint electrical signals traveling through your fingertips. Neural input is no longer science fiction. As brain-computer interfaces become more fluid and less intrusive, they begin to act not as control panels, but as invitations, offering the artwork a glimpse into the rhythms of your inner world. A wearable patch could quietly track subtle cues from your body, galvanic skin response, micro-muscle tension, and relay emotional signals into the space around you. A room that reshapes its visual tone not because you tell it to, but because you feel it into change. You don't choose a gallery's mood. It unfolds from you like steam rising from a warm surface. Scent could become a narrative, not just an atmospheric note, but an active thread, AI-triggered olfactory cues tied to memory patterns. Your mind drifts toward a forgotten moment, and a scent emerges. The citrus of a childhood garden, the soot of an old apartment heater. And suddenly you're not reading the story, you're breathing it. Even language itself becomes textured panels of reactive surfaces. Carry poems that shift under touch. Press on the word love and feel it change. Rough when you're tense. Soft when you're calm. Your fingers rewrite the verse with every pass. Meaning bends to your emotional imprint. Step further and imagine collaborative dreaming. A room shaped not by one viewer but many, each wearing a passive neural band. The environment listens, not to spoken ideas, but to the collective hum of thought beneath the surface. Walls retreat or bloom, shadows gather or lift, a shared hallucination woven from pooled attention, an unconscious drift. None of this negates the artist. It expands the palette, adds new variables, creates a dynamic where feeling is not just a reaction, but a co-authoring force. The artwork is no longer a finished message, but a living negotiation, a prism without a single source of light. This shift doesn't suggest machines will read our minds, but that we are beginning to sculpt with more than just our hands. We sculpt with presence itself. And when art begins to anticipate us, sense us, change for us, it no longer waits for us to step inside it, steps toward us first.